one means how we can send the approval request at the next level. But yesterday we saw we have not sent in email, we have not sent the department details in email to the site manager. Site manager did not get that much details from the email we have sent. I'll show you what email we have sent yesterday. So this is the email request yesterday we sent. See, these are the approved request. In the pending request you can see work ID, then Mahindra Neo status pending for site manager. Okay, and another is the department details. So to send the department details to the uh, in email to the site manager, so what we need to do? So what I do, I'll go here. Okay, and here I'll say add action, and now add action, and what I do here, I go here, click here, and here I say IT department. Here I have a hard coded, but now what I do, I'll pass it the direct dynamic value. So what is the name of my column? Department, and which will be from which action we capture it from the created atom action. Okay, so here is my when atom is created. And what is the IT department? So IT department value field, where is that IT department value field? I just put here DEPT, so it will see IT department value and IT department value when atom created. So when atom created, whatever the fields you have selected, IT department value, I'll just add it here. Okay, you observe that one thing have you observed, whenever I add the IT department value, what happens? Just open it. Okay, you can see here it add one loop here. Earlier this loop was not there, because what happened, our IT department, where is my IT department? Here, whenever I select the IT department, this is a multi-selection. This IT department is a multi-selection because this is a lookup. We allowed it to select multiple. Okay, so what happened, it goes into the loop. Okay, it goes into the loop. So if it will go into the loop, it will send the multiple approval email to the same person, which is the site manager. Okay, why? Because we have selected the multiple IT department. It should not happen. Actually, ideally it should be display here the value of a selected IT department in a comma separated, like content management comma branding comma ERP. Then he will get that yes, miss this okay, this request is for this many IT department. But whenever I add it, it goes into the loop, so it's not work out. It send the okay, let's see, we check that and how it will work. Okay, so what I do, I'll raise the request here and I show you what is the issue. Say my request, and I pass some detail. Sorry, here just here as I forgot to select the plain text. I go in the multi-line text and reset the type. In multi-line I change the property of this field work detail. Actually I have selected the uh, property which is enhanced reach, that's why it's showing open it in another box. So I say plain text. If we select the plain text, it will not will allow you to add images. Generally description always plain. Okay, so I suggest select the plain text for multi-line. Okay, now here, see here I say new, and again I'll say test. Sorry, it will automatically pop up test request, then test, then select the date. So total efforts, it will automatically pop up. Desired is automatically pop up. Status is also automatically pop up. The comment will automatically appear. So our intention is, see, now I say Pune because in Pune I have added Raju Patil. Here I'll select branding, then communication, then ERP, then SAP. I have set the whole thing. Okay, so I go here. Okay, and I test the functionality quickly. So I have not saved my flow yet. So I say I have trigger it. Oh ho ho ho. Oh yes, saved it. Okay, and now it will trigger it. I think last time I was forgot to save the action. Now I have saved it. Let's see how it works. We expect the value needs to be sent in email body. One email branding display. We're displaying branding only. What about next? Just a minute. I'll go back. It's still in progress. Close the remaining tab. Okay, it's displaying branding only, but I have selected multiple. You know that I have selected multiple. So Mahi 1. Again, I will go back. My request is still showing Mahi 1, but ideally it needs to be display the 2 or 3 because ID is different. You know the ID. So I display the ID. We are getting the issues in our flow. Just a minute. I take it the position as a 2 so that we can easily track our work detail ID here. See, actually it needs to be Mahi 3 needs to be displayed here. My request is there. I selected branding, but in email, as you can see, only one email is there and my flow has been stuck here. Okay, no problem. It's in progress only. So what happened? It's running. It sent one email and it's stuck. Why? Because it request is pending for approval after one email. Once I approve, says approve and submit. See, then again it will send next email for another department. So it's not a correct thing. Once the request will submitted, again we need to wait. It will send another email. Our flow. See, another email. Now the next request is for, just hold on, see here, communication. Again I will approve this. Again it will send a request for another department. Means whatever the department we have selected, it goes in a loop. I hope you understand this concept. I just cancel this flow execution and say okay. So here what happened, here again third email is also triggered. Here you can see it loop in 4 times because I have selected 4 department, but actually this is not a correct thing. Okay, this is not a correct thing. The user is there and means user selected. In one go he needs to know in email that yes, this request is for that many department. I have selected 4, it should not send, means this IT department needs to be displayed in a string. Now here the format is different, that's why it's going loop. So it's because we have taken it collection. So what I need to do, what I do, I will I just remove this. I remove this. Okay, but still apply in a to each loop is still there. Still I'm not able to. So how I can remove this? So what, for that purpose you need to take this action approval action out from this. I will put it here. Okay, and then I will delete this. Okay, so I remove that approve action, or you can, okay, now apply the means for loop is removed from here. Now you know that why that issue happened. It's due to our lookup column multi-select lookup column. Okay, now the thing is, now what I need to do, I want the value of IT department, communication, ERP, SAP in a single line with a string. So how I can display? So I need to compose, I need to modify my request. So here what I do, you know that, so I just go back and check that how that values are appearing. So I go here and I want success flow IT. Okay, and in that flow what I try to check, see here, I'm trying to check when I no, okay, I'm trying to check how my output is display, uh, how is the our IT department looking. See here, communication, SAP. Here two departments are selected. One is communication and SAP, and which is in the array, Okay, array object. So because here key value pair is there. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to capture this value and put it in a comma separated. So how I can put it? So what I do, I'll create one array, and in that array I will set those values. So what I do here I'll say I, I go here, update, and about it I extract the department in a array. So here I select one data operation. It's called as select data operation. So it convert the value in, it put the value in a array from. So which is the source? You know the source is, our source is the DEPT value. Okay, so DEPT value is our source is there. So here DEPT IT department item IT DEPT, just a bit confusing here. IT department value, IT department atom. Let me go in a list setting and list column. How many columns related to DEPT? So I go here and check that. Control F here. Just a minute. Control F DEPT. Sorry. IT department. So here IT department IT DEPT is the column. Okay. So what I do, this is the IT DEPT my column. So I select that. Okay. So here it's saying key value pair, but I want the plain array. Okay, not a multi-dimensional single array. So I just check it here, click this switch map to the text mode. This is a simple text array. So what did it extract? Service tree, sorry, IT department, and in that IT department we need to see IT department is lookup. From that again I will go here DEPT, I say value here. Okay, so this is a value. Please mute, please mute. So here is the here, and we put the, we create the array here. Okay, I'll show you in output. Now here what I do, I just rename it and rename it as here select and ITDEPT. Okay, right. So you know that it's create the array, and just to test it. Okay, how, what outcome from this. Okay, so I'll say automatically with this. Okay, so I just test it quickly. Okay, so here we are checking what output is there. See here, array. So there is no output here. Okay, it's showing me from input and body input. Maybe let me check anything is there or not, or blank we have selected. Just a minute. Body action. Okay, this is the correct action. So here I'll go and work value, work site, where is the department, IT department, here SAP, and communication has been selected. So here there needs to be display something, but it's not displaying. Show input, nothing is there. Just a minute. What I do, I'll go IT department here, and IT department values are there. Okay, so ideally it should display, but okay. So what I do, I just go ahead. Why it's not displaying? I'm a bit confused. Let me save the things. Okay, and I erase the request from here, and here I will say test. Here manually test. Okay, so whenever I say test manually, it ready for manually trigger. And how I will trigger? I will raise new request from here. I will not put this. I say test request. So here I'll go and IT department, branding, ERP, and SAP. I selected C department. Let's just save. Okay, so I'll go here and check that how flow will trigger. Okay, wait for a moment. Flow error. There is some get site manager. Oh, what is the issue with this? Oh, I have not selected anything in the drop down, that's why. Okay. Sorry. Again, I need to retrigger the flow, or I will test it now. No, it will not test now. So again, I need to raise new request because I have not selected the site manager and system is not able to find the site manager. So we'll make it required in this uh, our Power Apps forms. Okay, so where is my not status work site? Pune. Here ERP, branding and communication service. Now flow will trigger manually and let's see what happened here. It's running now, so it stop here. Our main expectation, yeah, my output is there. In earlier I am not able to see here, and you can see I have extracted output here. What is the action? Select action. What action I have? Data operation I am performing, select. And what it extract the values in array from this. Okay, so this one is also array but multi-dimensional arrays with the key value here. But what I want, I say I want simple string array and with a comma separate your values. Okay, here, but still it's a array. If I use this output here as it is in my here, where, just a minute, here, if I use that output here in my uh, approve request, then what happen, again it will go into loop because it's array. So again I need to, what I need to convert, again I need to extract it and convert into the comma separated value. Okay, then what happened, that is a single string. Okay, now it's a collection, it's 1 2 3. So what, again it will loop. Okay, so to avoid this, what I need to do, because I want to send email to the requester with a specific value. Okay, specific string parameter. So again I will go, so again here, why it's apply loop, I'll extract it. Okay, I will put it out because in this action we have added here IT data department value. I remove this, save this. Okay, so I saved it and now I will take it out. I remove this also and I take this out. I think I missed to save this part. Okay, I take it away out of this loop and I delete this. Okay, okay, now again here IT department. Now you know, now I need to convert into the what, comma separated. So there is a join function is there. What, join data operation is there. So I say join, you can see data operations, and here join is there. You can see join data operation. So what it do, it will it will put the comma in our array. So you know where is the array, here is the array. So I take that array to here. Okay, so output, so here select IT department from which action, here you know what is the output, that is simple array output over there. So what I want, I just want the value in a comma separation. I save this and test the functionality how it looks. If it will display the comma, then our requirement, comma separated value, then our requirement will get fulfilled. Okay, so again I will go and running from the last here. Okay, so here I have selected 3. Okay, and here I am saying my output is, you can see here, body, output body is this plain string. I need to extract ERP, branding, content management in a single string. What I use here, join. What I'm saying, input is this array and join with this comma and it will extract me the, so we are performing two data operations. One is the join here and one is the select here. Okay, you understand, select is used to create the array and join is, it will join the array elements in a, with the some, you, if you can say comma, hash, anything. Okay, but comma will looking more better, that's why I use the comma. So you understand here, now it's easy to directly pass the value here. I just rename this join. So I say here it dpt in a string. Okay, So join, I will use here join, otherwise you don't know join. And here again I'll say select IT department value as the query. Okay, so it will avoid the confusion. Okay, now you need to this output value join IT department as a string. So I here click here and here which action, you know the action, join action. So from that output, so if I use the output here, output from which output, select IT department, no, this output. Okay, so here output is from join IT department as a string. So there is a output name is there, and you here both are output, but you should know which one we need to select. Okay, so now again I will test with our last action. Again test again. Okay, now I will go in the email. These are 12, so I ignore remaining emails, and we are waiting for next email. So let's see our email source. See, it's here. I'll go here. 12:14 new email arrived. You can see, and I'll check here. So output, you can see ERP branding and containment means my requirement is fulfilled, and it will send only single email and flow. Once I approve the only this request, flow will get completed. Then this flow will get marked as a green. Earlier what happened? It goes in a loop. To avoid that loop, what we use? We converted it in array, and array will be converted with the comma separated. Meanwhile, it will get a change because I have just approved it. Now just let me see, it's a green now. You can see it's a green. So like this way, so we have fixed this issue and earlier loop issue, and which get the email in a string. Okay.